I did not pick Javon Kinlaw in this. I'm going to actually pick someone that I think the 49ers definitely need to be excited about. It's a guy by the name of Brandon Aiyuk, the wide receiver at Arizona State. Now, before I get started, Tristan, I think this duo between Brandon Aiyuk and Deebo Samuel could, when I say this, it might sound a little blasphemous, so you might want to buckle down, hold on to something, whatever. But I'm telling you right now, my man, this could be, between Brandon Aiyuk once again and Deebo Samuel, this could be the best, in terms of first and second year wide receiver players, the best young wide receiver duo in the entire NFL. Not kidding. They use them on reverses, screen passes, the route running, everything. Watch the tape on these two from Brandon Aiyuk and Deebo Samuel. I said it. I made a video a little bit earlier about why the 49ers could be making it back to the Super Bowl just basically with their offense. But watch Deebo Samuel and Brandon Aiyuk. These two are going to develop into being fantastic wide receivers. And I'm going to get a little bit into Brandon Aiyuk. Deebo Samuel was injured this year, but at the end of the day, once he is healthy, he's a dynamic playmaker. But Brandon Aiyuk caught 60 passes for 748 yards this year and 5 touchdowns. Also carried the ball 6 times for 77 yards. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. Maybe the hurdle that he had against the Eagles into the end zone was something that you saw. I believe was off a touchdown catch that he had. I mean, just the athleticism that's oozing from these two. I think you are really going to see two wide receivers that, with all the weapons they already have. I mean, you talk about George Kittle. We think he's the best tight end in the entire NFL. I mean, you also talk about the plethora of running backs. Kyle Shanahan, the way he runs that offense. I think, whether Jimmy G is the quarterback or not, they need to figure out. They need to find a quarterback that has that strong arm. I think Jimmy G could be that guy, but it's another question for another day. But with the correct quarterback, even a guy like Carson Wentz, that could be such an intriguing team, such a dangerous team. We're talking about an offense that has so many weapons, a solid offensive line, a defense that is returning a lot of its starters from that Super Bowl run. 49ers fans should be very excited. I know this last year was a little bit of a disappointment, but at the end of the day, this is a team you have to watch and be very excited about, just from top to bottom, the talent they have, offense, defensively. This team is not far off. It could make it back to the Super Bowl very soon, just because of the talent they have. They're all young. They've got contracts. Even get, like you said, Javon Kinlaw, who had a 27-yard pick six this year. Like, literally, there's just so many pieces to this team that people need to put a lot of respect on. So, but I'll repeat it for the people in the back. Deebo Samuel, Brandon Aiyuk definitely could be the very best in terms of first and second year player. They could be the very best wide receiver duo in the entire NFL. Not overall duo. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they could be the best young wide receiver duo in the entire NFL.